Hi everyone, it's Nick here once again from TrainAid. In today's video, we are looking at the Level 4 Certificate in Education and Training, and we are looking at question 1.1, which is looking at the different types of assessment used within education and training. And in today's video, we are looking at summative assessment. So we are going to be looking at summative assessment. We're going to be finding out some examples, and we're also going to be discussing the conditions that you should use when creating your very own type of summative assessment. So let's get straight into it then. So summative assessments, these usually occur at the end of a unit, a term, or typically the end of a course. Now, these are formal assessments. They require lots of planning, okay, and they count towards the learner's overall grade or outcome. So they should be taken seriously by learners as well as fellow staff members as well. So the purpose of summative assessments is to assess how well learners have met the overall course aim, the outcomes, the objectives, and have they achieved the acquired knowledge? Okay, so if you think if learners are going to be working in isolation following that summative assessment, can they perform the correct tasks that have featured on the aim of the course? So are you confident that learners have met the full criteria? And that's what summative assessments are all about. They are official, they're standardized, they're usually created by an awarding body so that all learners will experience the same assessment paper, for example, and everyone is assessed within those same assessment conditions as well. So careful planning needs to be created and taken into account with assessing, so that the time, the location, the equipment, all of that needs to be sourced and available well in advance. You might have to send emails to learners or letters about the location and what time they need to arrive, what they need to wear, to dress. All of those things need to be communicated with summative assessments. So typical summative assessments could be a traditional examination. Okay, it could be a closed book exam, it could be a multiple choice test, but it's taken within exam conditions, perhaps within a sports hall or a training room. And summative assessments must have invigilators as well, so they must be the monitoring of exams to make sure that, of course, there's no cheating or plagiarism. A summative assessment could be an observation, such as a final observation. It could be a project hand-in, so it could be that learners have to hand in perhaps a final project or a portfolio of assignments to be marked. It could even be a presentation at the end of a course, which is going to be observed by a panel of assessors, for example. So summative assessment, they are formal, graded, they follow a criteria, and lots of planning goes into them as well. Okay, so for your assignment, we would like for you to summarize what summative assessments are, so a couple of paragraphs. If you use these within your current teaching, of course, do please write about your experiences as well. And just to state some examples within the table there, I would say 3 or 4 is sufficient for the pass criteria. Hopefully this video has been useful, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Thank you so much.